What's up, boxing fans? This is the Rope-A-Dope Report. I am your host, Chris Carlson. I'm going to do a news and kind of quick predictions today. These fights are coming up real quick, so I'm not going to break them all down and all that because a lot of people have already. I am going to have a Cotto-Clottey prediction later on tonight after this video, so look out for that. That'll be a full breakdown. So we're going to do news first, alright? We got Klitschko and Hay. Supposedly it's dead in the water. In fact, Chris Arreola, was supposed to fight here on the undercard of the Winky Wright and Paul Williams fight. Well, that is postponed for now. Hopefully, Arreola and Klitschko can't come to terms so he can fight that fight, because he needs a fight or 2 or 3 or even 4 fights, I believe, before he should fight Klitschko. At least 2. A good camp. You know, anyway, I've already said that in the video. So that kind of sucks. You know, there's not too many exciting fights in the heavyweight division, and I thought this was going to be kind of a fun, exciting, intriguing, which is something you can never say with the heavyweight division hardly at all. So supposedly it's dead in the water, although who knows, man, you know? Who knows? I mean, Pac-Man and Hatton looked like it was dead in the water, and it picked back up, so that's a little news. Also, Victor Ortiz is supposedly going to be on the undercard of Pacquiao versus Hatton. There's already a nice little undercard going. Supposedly, the first opponent that I've heard is Stevie Forbes. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, Stevie Forbes, you know. Maybe some people are like that. I think it's a good fight for him because, one, he needs rounds. You know, he needs to go the distance or, you know, damn near the distance. And that's one thing Forbes can do. We all know that. It'd be nice for him to fight a guy that has, you know, that shoulder roll, the defensive stuff. I think it'd be a good fight, entertaining fight. And, you know, we'll see what Ortiz can do against a really solid vet. Well, like I said, Cotto and Clottey, that's where the Cotty came from. Cotto and Clottey, I'm telling you, it's on. It's a done deal. Bob Arum says it's a done deal. And he owns both fighters, so it is a done deal. Madison Square Garden. Supposedly, it's going to be on free HBO, much like the... I think they'll set it up like Mosley and Margarito in January, where they'll preview the welterweight division, maybe tell a story or two about each fighter, and then get right into it, which will be perfect. God, that'd be great on free HBO, so look out for that. Like I said, I got a video later after I post this one. But it will be tonight on that breakdown, predictions, previews, the whole 9. And then, well, I know maybe people don't want to hear this. It's about Floyd Mayweather. But Marquez and Mayweather, supposedly, on Mexican Independence Day in September, or not on the day, but on the weekend anyway, they're going to fight. Supposedly they're working out, you know, supposedly they're working out a weight class to fit into, kind of a catch weight thing. I just hope this fight takes off, or at least Floyd comes back. He's going to come back. For all the people that say he's not coming back, I'm going to say for sure he's coming back because he's negotiating. He's had talks with people, you know. So that tells me that he's coming back, you know. And I think this is a perfect fight for him to come back. As long as he comes back and fights, not just this fight, you know, another 3 fights, I'd say. That'd be great. So anyway, I don't know, a couple websites that aren't mainstream have it on their web. They say they saw Mayweather this last weekend sparring. Well, we all know if he's sparring, then he's coming back for sure. But it's tough to say if that's true. Anyway, let's get into some quick predictions. The Amir Barrera fight. I'm going with Barrera. I think it'll be a good fight. There's not going to be a 54-second knockdown or however long it took Prescott to do that to Khan. I think it's kind of cool that Khan, after such a defeat, especially a quick defeat from Prescott last year, that he's coming and he's going to get back in the ring. Now, I know Barrera's way past his prime, but you got to give it to him for at least coming back, you know. And if he does get this win, this will be a pretty nice little win for him to get his confidence going again. But I'm going to go with Barrera. And actually, on the undercard, I think is the best fight, Roman Martinez versus Nicky Cook. And I'm going with the upset. I'm going with Martinez. I think that's going to be the best fight of the card. I will be working during the day, so I'm gonna rent it, and I hope you can still rent it later in the day. Either way, look out for the box score on that, because I'm gonna either get it from the internet or watch it live here or something like that. But watch out for the box score that night. Like I said, I'll be working during the day, so the time zone stuff will be all messed up because it's not, it's over the pond. So that's my picks for those. I got Barrera and I got Roman Martinez. What else do we got here? Oh, Vitaly, however you say his name. I hear a lot of different ways to pronounce it, but I'm going with Klitschko versus Gomez. And Gomez is getting it pumped up. He's talking a lot of trash. I think Klitschko is going to knock him out, or at least beat him handedly. I do think, though, early on, it will be a good fight. This should be a fun fight to watch. Once again, to say fun fight in the heavyweight division, you can't say that much. Obviously, with Chambers and Peter coming up on free at ESPN, there's a couple good heavyweight fights here, and that's another thing. It's on ESPN for free, basically, like a free. If you have cable, you got that fight. So that's a really good sign. I hope ESPN, maybe 4 times a year, every season they have one of these or something like that, like a big one, with a big name anyway. That would be good. I'm going with Klitschko. I think it's going to be a knockout because he knocks out anybody he fights usually. But I think it'll be a good fight. I do. I really think it'll be a good fight. Anyway, I think that about wraps it up. Like I said, I'll have a box score on that Amir Barrera fight, the whole fight in the undercards and all that, just the night. And look out for Cotto and Clottey. I am your host, Chris Carlson. This is another video for the Rope-A-Dope Report.